How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Isaac Repentance. We had a run ready for yesterday, prepped and ready to go, and we freaked it. The audio was very blown out, so today we'll try another one. Let's see who we get. That's very wild, because yesterday's run that got messed up was also the Forgotten. Oh, would you look at here? How very convenient. We got some meat on our bones. As you can tell, we're a day late for the annual turkey episode, but better late than never, I always say, which is very good. It's very good because being late consistently is one of my specialties. Uh-oh. Hopefully everybody's doing good, having a good whatever day it is for you. Had a good yesterday, hopefully. Whatever you were celebrating. Thanksgiving, Thursday, National French Toast Day. Hopefully all that panned out well. Got some good food. We're with some good people or away from bad people. Whatever floats your boat. Man, this is a very large room to start off with. Also, we have 16 cents that I've just noticed that we will for sure be putting to use here momentarily. Yesterday's run wasn't much to write home about. We got in trouble with our health situation. It was not working out very well for us. There was one time when we gambled on a key because we were like, okay, well, we've got 3 luck. Odds are, if I use these 2 keys on these 2 golden chests, I will get some more keys back. And instead I got 2 items and they weren't very good. And it was just all down. Ooh, I ran into him. It was just all downhill from there. Okay, come on now. Don't throw this early. I really don't want to be on 1 bone heart again. That was the crux of my downfall in the last run, is getting stuck with 1 bone heart while in boss rush. Speaking of which, our plans are going to be to attempt to go to boss rush. And then also Shoal. The Shoal path. I guess we'll take this one and be on our way. Really, the Shoal path is what we've got to work with right now. Anything downwards. I kind of look like a turkey-based villain, and I'm vibing with it. They will meet justice at the hands of my drumstick. But anyway, aside from health, I mean, if we can just get some good health, we should be relatively solid. The run that we messed up on, we did in fact lose, but there's really not a whole lot I felt like I could have done in boss rush with a single bone heart. We got pretty far. I mean, we got to like wave 10 or 11 before we bit the dust. We also got to experience GB Bug for the first time in a while, and I did not know GB Bug can reroll enemies. And that happened to our detriment a few times, where we rerolled into much worse enemies. I'm not sure what the algorithm is for GB Bug, whether it determines it goes up or down, or if it's just actually a random enemy. But it was pretty neat. We got here Dry Baby. Oh, we're being thematic today. We got the Bone Gang. All right, Bone Gang, it's time. It is time for us to take on this boss and separate ourselves from this second floor. Wow, we one-shot him. That's it's pretty impressive. I don't know how we did that, but I will take it. Roid Rage or Pearls? I mean, we'll take the Pearls. I think it's just better than Roid Rage. And we're going to go ahead and skip that Devil Room. We really don't have too much health to be playing around with right now, so we're going to hope that the Angel Room pans out. I'm really not excited for after this run, because after this run comes work, and it's this good old Friday after Thanksgiving. You know what that means. People are eager. They're eager to get their hands on some sick discounts. And also to clog up traffic and drive like maniacs. And normally, you know, in theory, that wouldn't be much of a problem, except I work in an industry in which I must deal with customers and customer relations and also customer questions. And then, you know, circle back around to dealing with customers. The worst part Hopefully it's not too bad, though. I'm hold out hope that I can just put my headphones in, check out customers that want to buy stuff, and get some more progress on old RuneScape League. Oh, weird. We're gonna lose this Boneheart. I'm feeling it. Oh, RuneScape Leagues that dropped recently. I know it's everybody's cup of tea, but uh-oh. Oh, look at that. We've got vicious moves here. Uh-oh. Yeah, okay. Well, might as well try to finish it off there. RIP, one Boneheart. I should have switched to the Spirit. I need to get better on my situational damage tanking. But, RuneScape Leagues dropped a few 2 days ago, I think. And it was, you know, it's one of the few things that can get me up early enough in the morning. It's supposed to start at 7. I was like, all right, 7. Sounds good. Waited too long to go to bed, and I was like, you know what? Whatever. I'll do 8. I doubt they're going to start at 7, actually. Wake up at 8. Buddy's in the call. He's like, hey, man, where you been? It's Leagues time. I was like, yeah, of course. Are you in already? And he's like, no. So I was good there. You know, 8 o'clock rolls around, server's not up. 9 o'clock rolls around, server's not up. So at this point, we were... Interesting. Pandora's box. We're just going to crack it for a free item. Half-price item time. You know, 9 o'clock comes around, server's not up. Health down really stinks there. Really not good. We're just... At this point, we're playing Arena. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. And eventually, it's like 10:42 or something. It was either 9:42 or 10:42. Needless to say, several hours after the servers were supposed to be up. You know, we got the Jagex Twitter open. We're waiting on the Discord, seeing what's going on. And then all of a sudden, it happens. Several hours after it's supposed to, we finally got in. And it's just been sick. You know, definitely well worth the several hour wait, I suppose. It just felt bad because it meant I had so little time to actually play before I had to go to work. Really ruined the experience. It's one of those things where sometimes you're just like, you know, maybe I just quit my job so I can play video games. And then you remember that, you know, living costs money, and then that wouldn't work very well for very long. Unfortunately. But it's alright. We've got plenty of downtime. I hope we can keep this turkey a lot longer than we did last run. When we tried it yesterday, I think by the second floor, the turkey was gone because we got one of the... I think it was Roid Rage we got. Gave you the bumpy skull, which meant immediately the turkey was gone. Alright, cool. We did it. We'll take a health up here. And then we'll keep on going. Hopefully the health up works with filling up these Bonehearts. Would be very cool if we can just postpone taking 3 hits of damage. Each time we get hurt, we will be set. Golden even. Now, I know earlier I said all we really needed was health, and I'd feel confident, but... Oh, you know what? I bet you the reason that the gurgling got one shot earlier, we probably got a razor hit. Now that I think about it. This is I don't like this room. Any room that's full of homing tears is not a room that I'm interested in being in, especially when there's champions. Don't you dare. Okay. Oh, my reaction time is so slow. I can't believe that waking up and immediately sitting down upon awakening is conducive to a slower reaction time. Should have warmed up with a daily or something. Oh well. We are going back to that, you know, Friday sale discussion. One of the weird things about working in hobbies is that there's, for the most part, there's like 3 companies and that's it. There's really not a whole lot else. You got Wizards, you got GW, and you got like Pokemon, and then everybody else is just kind of trying to catch up. Even at this point, Yu-Gi-Oh, you know, we don't get too many people in for Yu-Gi-Oh, and I bet it's still probably a popular game, but it's a pain to play. The speed at which you have to win a game is just absurd. Oh, it's turn 1 and you didn't win? Well, I guess you should go to game 2 because your opponent surely will. They're gonna do 40 ritual summons and then bring out a meteor, a sentient meteor to the board that just obliterates you and everything on the board. It's a very fast-paced and if you don't have the right hand, kind of lose game. But anyway, going back to what I was talking about. Whenever sale times come up like this, most companies don't have an issue with sales. One that does, however, is GW. GW does not like whenever you sell items. Okay, this is a sucky room. We're gonna sprinkle it up a little bit. Does not like when you sell their items outside of the very specific window of prices. So, you know, they've got a ceiling, they've got a floor for where you can sell. And then beyond that, you're just not allowed to advertise any sales. You can technically still make them, but it has to be like a at the counter kind of thing. You can't advertise going below or above that ceiling with GW. So it makes doing any sort of sales on GW product very awkward. Especially when people are like, hey, you know, I was looking at your sales posting. Are you guys going to be having sales on blank? It's like, well, it's possible. I hate to tell you this, but you'll just have to come in and see. What did I just pick up? Taurus? That stinks. Okay, well, I guess we'll go fight the boss. All right. Oh, he goes through the skull. This is terrible. I didn't think he'd do that. Oh, there we go. Now we got the strats. Now we are dead. We got the dead strats. Yeah, okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and throw a... Oh, we can't even do a daily? There's no daily up? Oh, man. I guess we'll do a quick challenge run then. It feels bad to throw out a 12-minute episode. Let's go for the host. This is the fly one. Yeah. Oh, and we get to keep our hat. I forgot to turn it back off. Let's go. This one should be pretty easy. We just get benefited when we take damage. Is that it? Well, good. That is good to know. We'll blow up here. Just jumpstart our damage with some extra bombs and some extra money. Come in here. Grab some more bombs, I suppose, and then we'll be on our way. I wonder if this is one of the runs where you don't get a item room because you only start with 2 items. Not that it would really matter too much. I mean, it's just mom. I'm pretty positive... Shouldn't have taken that yet. Oops. I'm pretty positive that I could handle mom with no items. Now, after mom, you know, whenever we start going into, like, womb territory, having some items is pretty sick. But just mom, I can probably manage. Just to make sure that we do, in fact, get no item rooms, I'm going to go finish off the floor. Because some of them... Some runs you do. Some runs you don't. Okay, no items on this one. That's fine. Get these guys over here. Finish them off. And we'll snag this tinted rock to protect our eternal heart. Alright, cool. It's a good thing we didn't just get a couple of keys there. Oh my goodness. When it rains, it pours. We're so set. There's certainly no way that we grief ourselves here. And this could be a secret room right here, perhaps. Would be kind of cool. Okay, well, this could be a super secret room. Okay, and then we'll just take our 2 used bombs and leave. Did all of my flies immediately run into him? Oh, we have the tick. Never mind. I was like, why is Little Plum already damaged? So, Little Plum, I'm going to take you up on your offer, actually. I'm going to add you to my arsenal, if you'll allow it. I just want you to not kill me. I think that would be a very cool decision of you. Just leave. I hit him with a fly. Does this mean that he can no longer become the spacebar item? Man, okay, we're good. We're good. Thanks, bud. Take the plum flute and we'll be on our way. Plum flute's got us. We're covered with the plum flute. We are so set with the plum flute. It's not even can't pick that up, unfortunately, as much as I am a big fan of the worms. We are big worm fans here. Go ahead and drop. Get him, Plum. Tear him up. Show him how we do in the boss room. Oh, it's just that easy. Alright, so we're smart. We're gonna come in here and use this. Something's wrong. I don't think there's ever been a situation where I've popped a something's wrong, and there's been any thought in my mind other than I wish that I would have rather taken a bad build than this build. Even if it's like a stat down that cripples the run, something just, you know, there's just something that doesn't sit well with something's wrong for me. Probably because you can still get it when you get PhD, the good PhD that is. That still makes me upset. Mama Mega, the present. Interesting. I mean, Mama Mega does go pretty hard. I will just use it real quick. Make light work of the rest of this floor and snag our secret room. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we don't really need what's in there. That's not something that we're too concerned with. Let's go find our super secret room and find a couple of pennies lying around, and we're gonna get our bomb. Stay away from me. See why? Now, why did that bomb have a longer fuse? That seems kind of messed up, not gonna lie. Right, heart from a rock. Couple more cents, and here's our super secret room. What we got? A chest with a bomb in it. All right, cool. So that was a good 15 cents. Ultimately, a very swell 15 cents to spend. We got a couple bombs out of it, which is pretty cool. Let's see how much damage this does to Pin. Yeah, it does enough. R.I.P. Pin. Oh, dude, we can take Matchstick to get rid of our Tick. I mean, I don't know why we would do that at this point. Tick's kind of gangster. I mean, we're gonna snag this. Ocular Rift's pretty cool. Plus, we have the health to work with. I guess that mom hand is dead, so just keep on going. I think we're set. I don't foresee a future in which we flub this run. Even with an XL, I don't foresee us having any issues here. I think that we can get carried pretty easily by Plum. He's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. And he'll be doing it every 4 rooms. Even though we would like to have him for the boss. Hopefully we can just, I don't know, get a little bit more money. And then we will find ourselves in a situation where we can buy a really cool item. Ouch. Probably for the better, though. Oh, man. A lot of these exploding bullet fly rooms. What might actually go really hard is if we end up getting a... oh, man. This Ocular Rift, not very good with flying enemies. But it might be good if we can get some, like, damage on contact items. Or perhaps any of the spacebar items that prevent us from taking damage when getting hit. Those would go pretty nice right about now. Save that battery just in case we find the boss room a little early. Not here. Uh-oh. Excuse me, nubs. I've got a plan, and it does not involve you. Speaking of interesting plans, catching up on Stone Ocean recently. And I won't discuss, you know, just in case somebody's concerned about spoilers for it, I won't discuss the ending. But the ending kind of sucked. I mean, I kind of get that the ending sort of leads into everything that Araki's currently doing with stuff like Steel Ball Run and what is the other one? So it goes Stone Ocean and then 8 Steel Ball Run. My JoJo's lore is severely lacking at this point, as I'm catching up to the end of Stone Ocean. But you know, it's a long cry for many of the other endings. That's what I'll leave it at. Technically, kind of like almost a good ending, but not really. It felt very unresolved, but I suppose that could be what was being gone for. I'm not Iraqi. I've got no clue. There was a lot less punchy, beefy fights as compared to the other seasons, and I've noticed that that's a pattern going on with Iraqi, which is a shame because I love me some part 2, part 1, part 3. It kind of starts falling off at part 4. But see, that's why I gotta replace that kick. The JoJo's kick got replaced with the Baki Hanma kick. And now I'm right as rain. At some point I need to catch up with that as well. The old Baki's got a lot of episodes. I didn't realize that when I had started it. And now there's also the Netflix series, which, at some point I'll have to get Netflix just so I can check it out. But I've been a lot of good stuff catching up on recently. Some of the oldies. Speaking of oldies, this floor is getting very old. I forgot that it was an XL floor, and I started to look at the size, and I was a little concerned. Oh, but at least we're knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone here. If we happen to run into the shop, that'd be cool. I'm not going to hold my breath. And I'm also probably... Oh, man. Uh-oh. Yeah, I expected that was going to be the outcome here. I'm probably not going to actively search for it. We don't really have enough money to guarantee it being useful. But if we happen to walk by it, I won't hesitate to check it out. But blow this up. The Rock would be so cool. If Dwayne The Rock Johnson just came out of that, helped me out with the next room, I'd be pretty stoked. 2 of hearts. It is less useful now that we have taken a deal with the devil. But that's fine. Hopefully, we get another deal with the devil. And then we get a health up in this room. And then we're just chilling. Dude, we do no damage. These, this big spider versus me might as well be David versus Goliath, because I'm having to work very hard to finish off these spiders. Please get stuck in the rift. Thank you. If the rift was not here helping us out with damage, it would be so over. All right, first boss, the Wretched. What's going on, the Wretched? I got a friend for you. Please enjoy Plum time. Okay, well, Plum, you did a good job. I'm not gonna be too upset about that, although I wish you would have done more. I can't expect you to win every fight for me. Okay, stop with the spiders, I beg. Okay, right here, and then that's gonna... Nope, yep, alright, we got it. Now we just take 1,000 damage and finish off the room. Oh, man. Oh, please give me something good. That is the spoon. That is something. Good is not what I would describe it as. This should be an easier fight, though. I can deal with, like, 1 or 2 skeletons. 400,000 spiders is less up my alley. Prepare yourself. Uh-oh. I always forget that it goes that way, and I get very close to catching myself in the brim beam. Out here drinking brim beam. Uh-oh. Is there a way... Oh, we just really walked into it there. Is there a way to dictate where it's going to spawn? Don't start off like that. Very rude. Gee, Krampus, come on now. Be real, Krampus. Be real. Stop using that attack. Okay, Cole is fine. It is a damage up, and we will take it. We are all for damage ups in this household. And then we are also all for getting the heck off of this floor. This was a dang mistake. Necropolis 1, only 2 more floors, and we'll be set. We'll be good to go. Hopefully we run into the shop this time. I would be pretty stoked about it. Getting some shop access would help to supplement our immense lack of damage that we've got going on here. Maybe get some range items, because range items are now damage ups. Just so that we're clear, that is... Ooh, man. Come on. Okay, we'll just finish it off that way. That's fine. Cool. I was gonna check and see if there's a secret room in the wall there, but we'll just we'll rift the bomb back to the center. It's a good place for it to blow up. Starting to think that the rift, outside of it occasionally doing a little bit of damage, has been hindering my progress some. Seems to have just been sending bombs and enemies back in my direction. That's alright though. Not today, Mr. Infamy. I'm currently busy. I must destroy you. Holy smokes. Oh, I have a sneaking suspicion we'll not be running into the shop on this floor, but that's fine. You know, we don't even need it. All I'm really hoping now is that when we win this, I'm gonna go ahead and call it and say that we've got this in the bag, because Mom is a very easy fight. When we win this, I hope we unlock a good item. That's all I'm asking for. Maybe this gets us Infestation 2. Maybe this gets us, trying to think, what fly items do we not have? I mean, I guess it's hard to think of fly items that I have not picked up. There it is, the shop. We're using Plum on this on this room because these spiders are gonna tear us apart. Thank you, Plum. You're a real one for that. All right, shop. Give me something to work with. Tarot cloth. Yeah, I mean that's fine. I will not sneeze at a tarot cloth. Give me something good here. Hanged Man will just give me like double flight for a room. Doesn't really mean a whole lot. I mean it's glowing. Maybe a double Hangman will give me like the moving body. That'd be kind of sick. Like with the clippers. Would be pretty cool. Man, there's a lot of spiders on this floor. The spiders go pretty hard in Necropolis 1, not going to lie. Okay, we've made it. I think we use it here. To avoid the infinite damage that we were about to take, I suppose we will become a flighted individual. Yeah, get him. And we're gonna have a little Plum, baby Plum on this fight. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Very clutch Oculus triggers there. I'm starting to wonder whether it would have been better to not keep the tick, but I feel like Fallen? When are you gonna learn, old man? I just dealt with your counterpart. Oh, and the pack? Oh, we're so set. Oh, we're cooking now. And Dark Crown. So Dark Crown, and then we take this, and then we take the pack. Oh, we're set. It's so over. We've got it. All I have to do is just not take any health ups or take any damage, and we're so good. We are so set. That's all we needed. Now, with faster fire rate comes a heightened chance for Oculus triggers, so I do need to keep in mind that. Dude, we might be able to keep the stinking turkey hat till the end. That would be so sick. Oh, the other one closed early. Yeah, cool. Not sure what triggered that one, you silly game, but whatever. Dude, if we could end the run with the turkey hat, that would be so awesome. I'd be so stoked for that. I feel like we've gotten to see so much of it. Especially since, you know, last run we didn't get to finish it off. We can still finish a turkey run today. And it'll make me feel less bad about the fact that I still need to go in and clip one of the textures for it. Okay, we're cooking now. The only thing we're looking for is spirit hearts and the boss. We don't need anything else. We especially don't need to take damage. And one things that I do not like about summons, kind of like you know, a little Plum here, they always have red bullets. And it just so happens that basically every other enemy you're going to run into also has red bullets. Oh, dude, free black heart. Let's go. And it gets very confusing very fast. Okay. Well, I don't want to mess with you guys. It's a very awkward looking floor. I'm actually going to just blow this up and leave because there's nothing for me here. Oh, I lost it. I was going to make a reference to, who does that song? Oh, man, I'm old. My Guitar Hero knowledge is slipping and fading. I will forevermore be an outcast. Unable to even make a simple Guitar Hero 3 reference. It truly is the end times. A lot of garbage in here. We'll take the devil, though. I mean, get an extra little damage up on Mom. Don't mind if I do. Grab these. And then we're not going to take a hit walking around here. Don't need any money unless the shop's around the corner. Okay, well. Guess I shouldn't have said anything. Should've just kept my mouth shut. Pork, that's fine. Do we even want anything before I go back and put the effort in? I mean, yeah. Yeah, we do. And I don't know if we want that card. The odds are that card could be detrimental to us. But I'm always interested in looking. 13. So we couldn't get Sackhead anyway. That's fine. Unless this guy's got money for us. He has exactly enough to get a Sackhead, but I think a little late for Sackhead. What we got here? The moon? Oh, dude, that's a free item. Oh, and it... Dang it, it put us in not a very good area. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's fine. We can make our way back. Just don't squander the resources. Oh, it's just so easy. Although it does technically mean it would take a little bit longer to get back here. I don't have to go through the big room. Which means I get to save another one of my precious health. Alright, let's get our devil. And then we're gonna be on our way. The boss should be like, you know, the next room. Which it is. And we're set. It's the easiest challenge run of all time. And it just took us getting a bunch of deal with the devil items. We'll get a double devil going here. Oh, it's over. It's so over. Mom never stood a chance. It is beyond done. I'll just take that hit just for fun. Want Plum to see my victory here. Witness my achievements. And then we're going to end it. What do we get from this? I suppose we'll never find out. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Binding of Isaac. Repentance. Feel free to give me a like, subscribe. Let me know how you felt down below. And until next time, I'll see ya when I see ya. Ciao.